this milk smells expired.
That's a physical property.
What is that?
A physical property is when you can observe something without changing the identity of its matter, like size, color, smell.
Right. And a chemical property is when you can take a substance and it has the ability to make new substances with new physical properties.
Right.
Wait, then what's a chemical change?
A chemical change is when a chemical property actually happens, like the bacteria on this milk. The bacteria is a new substance that grew, and that's what made it smell bad.
Oh, I get it. I bet a cake would be a great example of a physical property, chemical property, and a chemical change. Wait, but isn't there one more?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a physical change.
What is that?
This.
What was that for?
Demonstration. You see, even though I cracked the egg on your face, neither your face nor the egg actually changed matters. Just the way that they looked.
Oh, I'm glad I could help.
Let's get you cleaned up and then we'll start.
Perfect.
Hey, we're back.
And I'm clean.
So our dry ingredients are great examples of physical properties.
Some of our dry ingredients include flour, baking soda, and baking powder, which all have similar physical properties. They're all white and powdery.
Some physical properties include size, smell, color, state, gas, liquid, solid, thermal conductivity, malleability, ductility, solubility, density.
Now we'll add the wet ingredients, one of which is vanilla extract. Vanilla extract, one of its physical properties is the fact that you can smell the vanilla in the extract.
So, what about chemical properties?
Well, you can identify some of the chemical properties with your senses, but they're not as easy to identify as physical properties.
Well, some of the chemical properties would include flammability, non-flammability, reacting to other substances. And when we would start adding stuff, won't bubbles start forming?
Yeah, because that's a chemical change. And some of the other things that chemical changes cause are production of sound, light, or odor, or a temperature change. Those are all great examples of chemical changes, though.
Oh, cool. So, now that we've mixed everything together, and we throw our cake in the oven.
Great. So one more time, let's go over the physical changes.
You mean chemical properties?
Yeah.
Okay. So each of our ingredients have their own set of chemical properties.
But then when we mix them and bake them, a chemical change occurred, and they formed a whole new substance.
And that new substance has different properties than all the original ingredients.
And we can observe a chemical change by watching the cake bake in the oven. The cake rises. Also, bubbles will form in the spongy cake.
So the last thing you need to know is that chemical changes are very hard, nearly impossible to undo. I mixed this flour into the cake, and now I'll never be able to get it back.
So, now we've gone over physical properties, chemical properties, physical changes, and chemical changes.
Yeah, and now Megan knows what a physical change is.
That's a physical change.